Guys, here's what I want to talk with you about today. It's called retrading. Now, I actually had to ask Andrew here with me. I said, have I done a video on this? Can you look up maybe the words pet peeve on our YouTube channel and see, have I hammered this topic yet? It bugs me so much, I want to hammer it again. I don't think I have, but here we go. I want to talk with you about retrading today. Now, retrading is terminology within the commercial real estate industry. I don't know that you hear it as much in the residential side of things, but the residential side of things is really good at it. And it's my pet peeve. In fact, in the commercial side of things, asset managers and folks that deal with the disposition of assets, we know all about retrading. And what is retrading? So guys, retrading is really, really simple. It's essentially when you're coming right up near closing, toward the end of a due diligence period or prior to closing, and suddenly a buyer or their representative says, hey, listen, you know what? I think we might need to adjust the price on this. Now, a price adjustment is one of the ways that we retrade to say, you know, Mark, after all of our due diligence, I just don't see this being a $1.625 million asset. In fact, me and my investors were having a hard time making these numbers work, and I'm going to be sending you an amendment here in just a little bit, and we're going to be looking for a seller concession of a couple $100,000. Whoa, stop the train. You didn't honestly just tell me that you're looking to retrade this asset at this late stage of due diligence. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. And here's where I really don't understand it. I don't understand it when you're in a seller's market. We've been in a seller's market for a super long time. And people go out there with multiple offers and they run up the price, and then they go through their inspection period, and it seems like so often they'll still come along and say, you know, that inspection showed us that we've got a little problem over here, and there's a couple leaks downstairs on that faucet, and we want the seller to contribute $5,000. And so, see, I'm old school, and I say that in a good way, and I don't care. Some people might say we don't care about old school, but what I mean by old school here, you guys, is that for those of us that have done this for a long time, and it's called deal integrity. But what deal integrity means is that what we're trying to do on the front end of putting together a transaction, putting that deal together, is we're trying to make sure that we have two parties that mutually agree in an honest manner. And when I say honest manner, that's not to say that you're not going to go through your due diligence and go through all your investigations. But when I say honest manner, there's either honest or maybe dishonest. Well, what would be dishonest? Send them an offer for a couple $1,000,000. We'll come back to them later. We'll knock that baby down to 1.5. That's not deal making with integrity. You know what? Just give that homeowner, I don't care. Give him 25 over ask. You know, we'll come back later. We'll shave that baby off. That's not integrity within deal making. So maybe that's why I'm super nuts and passionate about this, because most of my clients are sellers. We package up these assets. We take them to market to dispose of these assets. We have to warn agents and brokers all the time to go, guys, listen, you know, I just want to be straight with you. Don't come back looking to retrade this asset. In commercial real estate, if brokers do this enough within their respective markets, you think they get a reputation? It doesn't take long, like one deal, and you start to get a reputation like, you know what? I remember last time they came along and gave us an offer. That offer, there was nothing valid about it. So it's something to think about. I think it's something that's worth having the conversation about, which is why we have the conversation when we're doing these deals. Now, what if you come along and your investigation shows a warranted issue that, you know what, we didn't know before discovery that there was black mold, that the southwest corner had a structural issue. We couldn't see that the parking lot asphalt was covered with snow, but actually it's full of holes all over the place. And now we've come to discover during our due diligence period that we have a $75,000 problem here that we didn't know about or wasn't disclosed. Listen, there are reasons, there are warranted reasons, justifiable reasons why a concession or something like that may be required. That's not retrading. That's not the same as retrading. Retrading is when you're essentially holding the seller hostage at the last minute to try to get a price reduction on something that is unwarranted. So there's my little rant for today. I'm glad you're hearing it out. I think it's important for any of you that broker commercial investment real estate, but I also think it's something that can start to filter across the industry a little bit more about saying, you know, let's make sure that we're doing our brokerage business in a way that's, I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too idealistic with it, but a little bit more straightforward in our approach. So thanks for being with me. I hope this is an interesting topic for you. I hope you'll subscribe to Results in Real Estate. I really do. You while I'm still in this business. So thanks for being with me today.